Thank you. When people show you who they are, believe them. When writers immortalize your historical footprints, receive them. Be intrigued with them. Let the thunderous boom from their ink melt away your inability to recall what had happened was. It's like a tornado on their pages, and the aftermath is when they speak. Tongues that could sway the ocean to stand still in one space. These names hold more than just the letters that make a spell. These are giants standing in hallways I imagine only heaven can hold. Their names deserve bold recognition in high places. Amens, hand claps, standing ovations, black daps of bald fists that reach out to relate to one another. These are our scribers, the griots, the poets and penmanships who steer across lyrical waters without breaking the bow. This is how we keep our dreams from deference, by writing them out, turning our folklore into publishing, our memories into required reading. Once upon a seed in Eatonville, Florida, a root began to grow. A tree blossomed high enough for a queen's eyes to watch God from its tallest branches. There are years that ask questions and years that answer them in avalanches. These are substantial contributions to the institution of Black lives in America. They gave our broken bones a place to slowly heal, minus the grins and lies from behind the mask that disguise our stifled voices, once hidden on the right side of the wrong tracks, eventually found in books full of juke joint tunes, played to the melodies of how we lived, our dialect in full AAVE acceptance, dancing across soft off-white pages like a family reunion, our bluest eye wishes, tossed like pennies in fountains of open books, looking for words that could make sense of Black hope, our stories, and when we meet those, matter. Our stories matter, and when we meet those daring enough to pen them, we owe them our gratitude and respect. Our attitude should never neglect to introduce them to the future. Our history will surely be rewritten, but for the fearlessness of their literary wins, for the times they held their own guard in all white rooms, time and time again. Let the smoke say amen. This is God's work they've put in. They should never die in squalor and forgetfulness, buried in unmarked cemeteries with no ground recognition. We must uphold the truth they gift wrap to us, the legacies carved from the dust of enslaved footprints who were writing poetry by kerosene lights or renting out hotel rooms. Bring in the chisel for the times they were ostracized, tossed aside, confronted face to face. We will not just speak their names, we will carve them. Past the chisel and the metal plates, we shall pound concrete until their names stand in all capitals. Permanent placements we will all await, giving the youth something to spark and to light a beam to. They are the hunger that Richard Wright spoke of as he relocated his urge to dream to. This is the soul of sweet beauty and truth revealed. And the truth revealed in the beauty of this poem is that it is filled with quotes and revelations from our great one. This is reconstruction for Du Bois, for the souls that could not be degraded even when justice was denied and poverty enforced. This is for the fire for Douglass. This is company for Zora, the flying canary for Maya, open cage, imagination for Morrison, a calming rage for Baldwin. This is more than just a picture for Langston, worthiness in Paul's writing, all given, nothing wasted. This is for Phyllis and for her freedom. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all Black voices are created to be needed. When people show you who they are, believe them. And when writers immortalize your historical footprints, the right thing to do is to receive them. Check me out. I be that full lip, wide nose, open toe shoe wearing, see a fine man, please believe I'm staring, thick hair weave wearing, if my folks is having problems, I'm there type of woman. I be that dressed in Friday's best with pearls hanging from my neck, singing song after song until I work up a sweat in your local juke joint type woman. I be the lady who sings the blues type of woman. I am every woman. It is all in me. Check me out. I be that Afro sporting, Jerry curl rocking, pressing comb, finger wave, perm my hair to keep it straight, no lie type of woman. I be that stand by my man like Coretta, Betty, and Merle, no matter if it's early in the morning or late at night. I be a participant in the fight for my equal rights type of woman. I be that marching on Washington woman. I be the queen of the now. See these wide hips? That's That's why I walk with a smile. And if you listen for a while, you will hear the African drums beating when I walk. English ain't my first language. It's just how I was raised to talk. I be that Angela Davis, fist to the sky, Black Panthers by my side, ride or die type of woman. I be that Renaissance woman, able to talk in both streets and corporate slang, transcending from cheap shots of cognac to high-priced martinis, whichever matches the conversation I'm using to stimulate your brain. I be that no pain, no gain type of woman. I go from Jordans to pumps, from a beat-up hoopty to a chromed-out Benz. I am the strong type of woman that knows that everybody I meet really ain't my friend. I be that freedom-fighting woman. They wanted my kids to be illiterate, but I kept them reading and writing type of woman. I am a Selma marching woman. If you want to be starting something, I'm that woman. I be that God-fearing, choir-singing, take your sweater off because I am bringing the heat type of woman. I am a no two just alike, but we are all the same type of woman. That rich, thick melanin, caramel, chocolate, dark, light, medium, skin at 10, coated type of woman. Check me out. See the skin I'm living in represents a legacy, no doubt. I be that Josephine Baker, Dorothy Dandridge door opening woman, that Maya Angelou intellect probing woman, that Oprah Winfrey tune into the after show for the real story to be told type of woman. Like fine wine, I get better with time. I'll never grow old type of woman. I am a jack of all trades. I am a woman of many shades. I keep my eyes on the prize and in my mind a master plan. I am a jazzy, hip-hop, and rhythm and blues, fearing no clan type of woman. Check me out. I am an African-American type of woman. Thank you.
We should talk to her.
I actually would go to
I'm back. Okay, they said to do one more, sorry.
get my mic.
Thank you. My spirit feels like I need to take a break from the mic, but my soul feels like I need the mic to get a break. So what do? Stop, go, keep on spitting poems. Sometimes my walk to the stage is lackadaisical. My wings seem clipped. Sometimes my skip is noticeable and my smile is imperishable. My cries get nurtured by audience understanding, and I need to be understood by someone. And I feel like that's the only time people get me, when I'm entertaining them, when I'm giving them something to think about, which in turn makes me doubt myself, because how is it I could be so well taken under the bright lights, but when the smoke clears and the cheers are gone, and I'm standing in relationship room, having conversation corner, trying to will that same I get you girl into the moment that is dividing me and my person, I fail to get reciprocity. You don't have a clue why I do what I do. But I do what I do just for you. For your freedom song to sing above the clouds and cruise at altitudes foreign to you. I want to wipe the dust off your shoulder. Move the debris out of your pathway. May these poems blow southwest winds against the northeast tumbleweeds headed to cloud your dreams. I write to save the overdrawn from completely checking out. For the Norma jeans to get lost in between Monroe hoe tactics. For the practical and the unpredictable. For the dancers with no balance. For the 5, 6, 7, 8, hundreds of thousands of dethroned kings cooking up ancestral moans and rocksmen for smoking through broken antennas. I write to save the future teenage girls because what if I could change her direction? Writing with the blood of the neglected, writing through the stifled sinuses of the rejected. I am unprotected like a fertile to a ripened womb, tight and pregnant, holding capitalized secrets in lowercase print. It was a cold night in December when I saw a halo. It was hanging over a ballpoint pen. Poetry is my walk-in closet. Kick your feet up in my den of lyrical equity. I do the opposite of what is expected of me. I started writing to make sense out of the senseless. My 5 senses wouldn't let me miss this, but the ink went blank, so I put my tongue on the tip. And because I am a poet, I ain't been right ever since. I fear my own lyrical mortality more than my final casket lay. But once I get here in this space, my own personal Pluto, this here plateau of poetry, the proven history of this violence is that I come alive up here so much that when you see me sitting, consider me in my post-mortem pose. Post-mortem prose, lights out, everybody knows it. Dying is so easy, that's why I stay so pen sick almost every time I spit, and you will literally see me spit, and I really hate that, but this is me living, taking a breath I only get to engulf when I am with you. I guess you could say I wish we lived together, shacked up and ringless, menage a life, me, you, me in this stage, and I don't really need a mic for this. This is me, alive, full-blown, long. That's why my poems be so long, because I want to live for more than 3 minutes most times. So never mind who can't get it or who ain't with it. Bullseye, you shot me, but you can't change who I am or alter the trail of my lyrical umbilical that leads to the light. So audience smiles, I get born again up here, and I mean it. I get born again up here, and I mean it. This is life up here. This is life up here. I get born again up here, and I mean it. This is life up here. Who am I to not fiend for it, to lean forward, to stand, hoping not to disappoint this time, hoping to come alive by rhyme, to be totally honest, to be 100% true. And when I come alive on this stage, I am secretly hoping that I can bring life back to you, but you don't have a clue why I do what I do, but I do what I do just for you. My spirit tells me I need to take a break from the mic, but my soul is telling me, come alive up here. I get born again up here, and I mean it. This is life up here. Who am I to not fiend for it? My soul is telling me I need the mic to get a break. Thank you.
Yes.